carol with me? Won't you carol with me? Won't you carol with me? Won't you carol with me? Merry Christmas.
This is Olivia King, and you're watching eXpozed TV.
Oh boy, how'd I get right here where I am now? My heart is jumping, I can't stay in bounds. I find myself sitting thinking about you.
When I released my first official debut single as an independent artist, it was awesome to see all of the support that I was getting with not having a major label. I always thought you needed a major label to be successful, and I feel like there are so many artists today that prove that wrong. You see Chance the Rapper, you see even artists like Daya that are big pop artists. Like, I found out that she was an independent artist, and I'm like, what the heck? You're hearing these people on the radio. Fetty Wap was an independent artist when his huge song Trap Queen blew up. It's like, people can do it, and it just showed me like, okay, wrong mindset right here. You need to know that you can do this on your own and you can do it well. And in January of last year, that's what I did, and I had so many people show up to my house the night of my release, whether it was the songwriter who helped me write my single or my friends and family, and they just helped, and we literally sat all over my house on this table, over here on the couches, and everyone, it wasn't like a party where you were drinking. It was a party where everyone was on their phones promoting my song. And it was just so cool of everyone to do that. And so when you walked in the door, you got a free t-shirt, and then you had like a list of things to do. And then we had prizes for like who shared the most and who did this and this. And it was just so cool to see the support that I was getting, because I had been like so down and it feels lonely at the time. And then to see all of that support, that whole weekend, we had so much fun. And ever since then, it's just felt like a smooth ride. And I don't feel like those kicks in the stomach anymore. I am just kind of in charge of my own destiny and just kind of letting things fall as they do and not getting upset over things. And ever since January, I just feel I haven't had those moments of like, ugh, what am I gonna do now? So it's just, I mean, I'm sure you can tell from like the beginning of me talking to now, like it was literally like that sort of a roller coaster of emotions. Like I was here, and then now I feel like I'm up here, and I feel like even my music and the way I write now is happier, and I feel more free, and I just feel like myself. And I want the listeners and my supporters and my fans to like just take this journey with me. And there have been so many people from the start that supported me when I was doing like R&B hip-hop stuff, and they're still supporting me now that I'm doing more pop music, and it's just been a really cool journey.
Olivia, In My Head. I absolutely love that song. Can you tell me just how long it took you to write, just the process, because the video is just dope.
You're like a breath of fresh air every time you pass me by. Shoo-doo-doo. I see stars when you're looking straight into my eyes. Ooh, baby, I wasn't looking for love, but you threaded your way inside. Shoo-doo-doo.
Like, you have a lot of action going on. We have, you know, Olivia posted right there in the theater. I mean,
yeah, that's some trick photography, but we'll save that. So In My Head actually came together super fast. It was one of those songs that I got the call from the writer. He said, I have this beat for you. Let's write to it. We get to the studio, we write from 7 p.m. to midnight, and it's done. We never touch it again. Like
wow, one day.
Yes, songs like that are so easy, but that is definitely not how it happens all the time. So In My Head came together super fast, and then the video just happened to fall into place as well. My video guy said he was doing real estate now, and I was scrambling for a video guy. And that same night, I got an email from this guy, Daniel Sinclair from Maine, random. But he said, hey, here's my demo reel. I found you on Instagram, and I'd love to work with you if you need a music video for anything. And I was like, you know what? My music video guy just bailed on me.
Yes.
And this worked out perfectly. And he was like, I'm so into it. And we would have like 3-hour phone calls talking about the video. And we were just like so on the same wavelength that it was nice to have someone who saw my vision the way I wanted it, because things like that are so subjective. I could like have something in my head like, okay, this is exactly how I want the video, and his vision could be totally different.
Oh, yes, but thank God you found
So yeah, we found like a very common ground, and I found the bakery, and everyone was nice enough to like let us use their spaces for free, which is so nice as an independent artist.
Yeah. Thank you.
So the bakery actually, I told them like, you don't have to close down, we'll come at a slow time. So we get there, and she's like, okay, close all the doors. I'm like, no, you don't need to do that. So then everyone's standing outside the window, like just looking in, like, what's going on in there? But we filmed all day long. We filmed from like noon to 1 a.m. and the poor guy that videoed it, he had class at like 8 a.m. and he had a 5 or 6 hour drive home. So he literally got home at 6 a.m., had class at 8 a.m. That's the grind, right?
Yeah, it's the grind, and he did an amazing job.
He did a really good job, and he's such a nice guy on top of it. He came with a little assistant. His name was Zach, and he does video stuff too, and they're both super talented. They came with all their gear, and it was unlike anything I had ever been around, and he was very well priced. So if any independent artists are out there in like the New England area, he definitely travels. So Daniel Sinclair, shout out to him. He's amazing.
The video was amazing. I love it. It just puts a cherry on top of the song, because the song is amazing itself.
I thought
it's
it fit the song well.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
With, like, my whole image with the pink, and it came together so beautifully. I couldn't have imagined it any other way.
Yes, I love it, and the song is amazing. Go check it out, buy it, support Olivia King.
I was in California with my family visiting, and we went to Venice Beach. And there's all those guys like trying to sell their mixtapes around, and there was this one guy that I specifically remember, and he came up to us and he said, I just make music to get people through their day. And I was like, you know what? That's smart. Like, that is a good way to sell your music, and it's honest, because why do you listen to music? You listen to it to feel something, whether you're feeling sad or you're feeling happy or you're feeling like you want to turn up. Like, you listen to music, and music is such a vital part of all of our lives. And so that's just what I want to do. I'm in a place right now in my life where I am happy, and I want to exude that in my music.
Carol with Me, yes. So tell me a little bit about Carol with Me.
So that song came together super fast again. I never do songs like this, but I started writing the lyrics one day as I was just driving in the car, and then I thought of these specific producers that are so fun to work with. They are called In-House Studios in Rhode Island, and I got hooked up with them a couple months ago. And they're just so fun, and that was the vibe I wanted for a Christmas song. I knew I wanted it to be like kind of silly feeling, not corny per se, but just kind of cutesy and Christmassy, and it came together so fast. I think we had, what, 2 sessions? 2 sessions.
You're quick.
I like to get things done.
You get it done quick.
So yeah, we did 1 session to create the beat together. I like being involved and kind of have my fingers in everything.
Yes, that's what us women have to do to get the job right.
Yeah. So I had to be there for the creation of the beat, and then I just kept singing over and over like what I had for an idea, and they were just creating around that. And then we just had to get back, and then I recorded it at my home studio here, and then it was as simple as that. Then we just had one other session where we mixed the song, and I actually mixed this song myself at my home studio. So it was the first time ever mixing a song myself and mastering it and everything.
You just have so many talents, Olivia
Oh
King.
boy,
I
I don't know about that. But you gotta learn how to do a lot on your own when you're an independent artist. So kind of pushed myself to do things like that.
Won't you carol with me? 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 We're hanging up.
And I wanted the feel of this video to be very like old school vintage home movie, like just at Christmas time, having fun with your family, etc. So I actually had my boyfriend, I forced him to be in this video again. And
Another appearance.
Oh yeah, and he is Santa, which is interesting. I'll just leave it at that.
Is he Santa or bad Santa?
He looks like bad Santa. Carol With Me will be played in all the Alex and Ani stores this holiday season.
Amazing,
Which
sorry.
is pretty cool. I saw you wearing your Alex and Ani bracelets. I caught it.
And I want to show them too, but someone behind the camera said it's too much noise. And
Matt. But so yeah, and just they're based in Rhode Island. Their headquarters is in Cranston, and so I figured, you know what, this might be kind of a cool partnership, and it's something that we can keep in contact. So local businesses like that love to support other local people. So that's another huge tip that I have is like reach out within your community, because everyone wants to see someone from their community succeed, and they want to be a part of that success. So reaching out to people like Alex and Ani, that is now a huge
by the way,
global company.
you hear the song, you go on your phone, you Snapchat,
Yeah, right?
you IG immediately, because that's what I was thinking. Crystal, Carol, do you like? That's what you have to do. I just
Yes,
want to tell
please.
everyone to do that.
Yeah, and I'll repost it. I get a call from this producer that I work with frequently, and he said, you need to write a song for Caleb from Stranger Things.
Hey, huh. Keep it moving, I keep it moving, keep it moving.
And I said, okay, about what? And he's like, I don't know, look at the hashtag be your biggest fan. And I'm like, okay. So I had no idea what to even write about. I'm like, okay, the hashtag be your biggest fan, probably about being your own biggest supporter, etc. So I literally, he's like, and you need to get this done like now, you need to send it to me today. I'm like, okay. So I got down here in this studio, wrote and recorded the song in like 30 minutes, sent it to him, and he said, all right, yeah, this is awesome, let's see if we can get the placement. And a week later, he said, all right, Caleb, it's already in his video, and he's using it, and he's posting tonight. I'm like, okay.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna get my people hard.
right?
I'm gonna tell people everything.
He's like, you need to capitalize this as big as you possibly can. I'm like, okay. So, I mean, but things like that happen, and I've learned to write quickly, because things like that can always happen.
Fast.